During the years of 1924 to 1929, the Weimar Republic thrived. These years were known as the Golden Age, or the Years of Hope. The economy stabilized and democracy survived due to the policies of Gustav Stresemann. Gustav Stresemann was a leader of the German People's Party. He served as chancellor for 1 month from August 1923 to November 1923, and foreign minister for 6 years from 1923 to 1929. Stresemann called off the passive resistance at the Ruhr, which angered Hitler, causing him to storm a beer hall and shoot gunshots into the air. This was called the Munich Putsch. His punishment was very minimal. Stresemann introduced a new currency called the Rentenmark, which was backed up by U.S. loans, and encouraged more investment into the German economy. Stresemann also restarted reparation payments from World War I, which led to negotiations with the U.S. and other Western powers to assist Germany. Stresemann negotiated the Dawes Plan. It helped secure $800 million from U.S. loans and helped relations with France. This plan helped Germany get back on track. The Ruhr was evacuated by Allied forces because of the Dawes Plan and taken back by Germany. Soon, all these policy changes helped end the isolation of Germany. They adhered to the Treaty of Versailles and signed the Treaty of Locarno in 1925. The Treaty of Locarno was a non-aggression pact between Germany, Belgium, Britain, France, and Italy. It recognized the German, Belgium, and French borders. Soon factories were well equipped and industry was more successful. By 1929, Germany was producing 33% more than it did in 1913. The economic and cultural aspects of Weimar Republic thrived. Sadly, tragedy struck in 1929. Gustav Stresemann died of a stroke at the age of 51. A great political figure and advocate for peace was lost.
In 1929, the stock market in the United States crashed, affecting all of the world, including Germany. In September 1928, 65,000 people of the population were unemployed. A year later, 1,320,000 were out of the job, and by January 1933, 6,100,000 were jobless. Women's and men's homeless shelters were filling up daily, along with the long lines in the bread line and soup kitchen. Most of the public that was unemployed were family men who needed money to provide food and clothes for their family, along with heating their house. With no obvious end to their troubles, people turned to the more extreme political parties in Germany, the Nazi and Communist parties. In 1928, the Nazi Party had nearly gone bankrupt as a result of too much spending on street parades. Bankruptcy was an automatic expulsion from politics, but a businessman by the name of Hindenburg bailed them out. In 1930 Reichstag election, the Nazis gained 143 seats. Hitler only expected between 50 and 60 seats. A senior Nazi official, Gregor Strasser, claimed the disaster of Weimar was a positive occurrence in the Nazi Party's favor. He was right. In the 1932 election, the Nazis gained 230 seats, making them the largest party in the Reichstag. In 1932, Hitler challenged Field Marshal von Hindenburg for presidency. Such a move in 1928 would have been laughable, given Hindenburg being a wealthy businessman who owned a media firm in Germany. In the presidential election, Hitler gained 13,400,000 votes, a number close to Hindenburg's 19,360,000. Hitler's achievement in this presidential election was extremely good for a politician whose party was almost bankrupted just 4 years past. Hitler asked to be made chancellor, but Hindenburg selected his own chancellor, Franz von Papen. Papen had no support in the Reichstag, dropping 70 seats of the Center Party in the 1932 election. After the results of the November election were announced, Hitler demanded to be made chancellor one more time. Hindenburg refused, but this time General Kurt von Schlescher informed that any continuation of Papen's leadership could lead to civil war. When hearing this, Hindenburg appointed Schlescher chancellor, a man whose only experience was the military. General Kurt von Schlescher only lasted 57 days as chancellor. The Reichstag did not support him, and Hindenburg had to dismiss him. The only form of credibility left was Hitler. On January 30th, 1933, Hitler was sworn in as chancellor. Within 1 month, Hitler would be on the way to dictatorial power.